shooting about 60% most of the night. What is it? Is it matchups with these guys, or just more defensive issues for you guys?
A little bit of both. They, their speed and skill on the perimeter is pretty much dominated us all 4 games. So they play small most of the game, makes it difficult for us to keep our bigger players in there. And but just right from the beginning of the game, I mean, they were just so much faster than us, and they were running later in the game like some screens for Gary Neal. He's a very capable player, but we were 15 feet behind him. And so they all 4 games they just put us in a blender. And their speed and skill on the perimeter, almost.
Scott, is it the fact that Wall commands so much attention that it opens up the others? I mean, you kind of have to help off to slow him down. Does he command so much attention?
Well, he does, but that's that's not it really. It's those guys are long. Porter's long, Temple is long, and they're athletic, and they play with speed. Toronto was able last night to be a little bit disruptive to them, and we just weren't able to do that.
Washington did a good job creating turnovers, and that obviously jumpstarts their offense. What did you want to see from the Magic's offense tonight?
Well, that's what happened to us early in the game. Exactly what we can't have happen. Turn the ball over around the free throw line area against them because they're explosive. They don't break, and we lost some balls. We missed a couple layups, things like that. And in the games that we played, they're converting those at a really high rate. So we couldn't afford that happening. With the way we were guarding as well, both things happened at once, and they got a lead, and we were playing uphill the rest of the night.
Did that kind of set a tone maybe for the whole game, like you said?
Yeah, maybe. You'd like to think you could play your way out of that a little bit, and but typically what happens is if the other team kind of has the momentum for most of the game, and you start to come back like you did a little bit in the second half, then you have to play perfectly. We had a rebound right in front of our bench and just went out of bounds. There's things that just occur to you that you're usually not going to come back there unless things really go your way.
Scott, you don't play these guys again for the rest of the season, but is there any major tweaks, minor tweaks that you can do on the defensive end in the next week or so to kind of change the way things are going?
Well, I don't know. When something is so stark like tonight, their speed versus ours, I don't know that we're going to get faster, in a week or two. But they really, in each game, they've been more physical, they've been faster, they set screens, for whatever reason against us, they play a much more physical game, and we just haven't responded to that.
How much do you count those guys being there before the veteran players?
Well, yeah, that might be part of it, but they're below us in the division, and still they've beaten us regularly. So I don't think their record is indicative of how good they are. I'm not sure, overall why that is, but they've certainly manhandled us.
Tonight you had to go more with Aaron than Andrew and Channing due to matchup issues, but what have you seen out of Aaron improvement-wise over the past few weeks, and does it seem like he's warranting more time on the court in your coaching staff's opinion?
Yeah, we think so. What's happened, though, is he's played the 4 most of the time, and that's where he has most of his success. 4s, tonight they don't have a typical 4 out there. Jared's a 3, but in the games he's had success, 4s lose sight of him a little bit, lose track of him, but he's played with more energy. He's been able to kind of hang around the basket. Also makes some spotted shots last night, things like that. So we feel like he's getting better. But the main reason is we've been able to. A lot of teams have been playing small. We've been playing with 4 more.
Anything else? All right. Thank you.